Bobby Kotick. Robert A. Kotick, born 1963, is an American businessman who serves as the Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of Activision Blizzard. He was the head of several technology companies early in his career. He purchased a stake in Activision in 1990 and became CEO the next year. Kodak engineered the Activision Blizzard merger, and he became CEO of the combined company in 2008. He is on several company boards. From 2003 until 2008, he was a director at Yahoo. In February 2012, he became a non-executive director of the Coca-Cola Company. He has also served on the board of the Call of Duty Endowment, CODE, since he co-founded the organization in 2009. Early life. Robert A. Kotick was born in 1963 in the U.S., growing up in New York. His interest in business began at an early age. In junior high school, Kodak had his own business cards, and in high school, he ran a business renting out Manhattan clubs on off nights. He studied art history at the University of Michigan in the early 1980s. Career. Early career. While Kodak was still a student in 1983 at the University of Michigan, he started a technology company called Arctronics with friend Howard Marks in their dorm room. The two developed software for the Apple II during his sophomore year. Kodak met and pitched Steve Wynn to invest in Arctronics. Wynn later invested $300,000 in the company. Steve Jobs heard about Arctronics software. He met with Kodak and Marks in Ann Arbor and advised them to drop out of college to focus on the software business. Kodak took the advice and left the University of Michigan to focus all of his time on his company. In 1987, Kodak tried to acquire Commodore International. He planned to remove the keyboard and disk drive from the Amiga 500 and turn it into the first 16-bit video game system. He was unsuccessful in persuading Commodore's then-chairman Irving Gould to sell control of the company. He subsequently purchased a controlling stake in Leisure Concepts, Nintendo's licensing agent, which was renamed 4Kids Entertainment. In December 1990, Kodak and his partner Brian Kelly bought a 25% stake in Mediagenic, a bankrupt software company that Atari programmers founded in 1979 as Activision. He changed the name back to Activision and refocused the company on video games. Kodak became CEO of Activision in February 1991. From 1997 to 2003, Activision acquired 9 development studios and released its first hit game in 1995. At Activision, Kodak set out to build an institutional quality, well-managed company with a focus on the independent developer. In a June 14, 2010, interview with gaming blog Kotaku, Kodak stated, "Art of the whole philosophy of Activision was whether you're owned outright or not. If you're a studio, you have control of your destiny. You could make decisions about who to hire, flexibility on what products to make, how to make them, schedules appropriate to make them, budgets." Kodak also served as a founder of International Consumer Technologies and was president from 1986 to January 1995. In 1995, International Consumer Technologies became a wholly owned subsidiary of Activision. Activision Blizzard. In November 2006, Kodak started discussing a merger with the games division of Vivendi, a French entertainment conglomerate, which included Blizzard Entertainment and Sierra Entertainment. Kodak engineered the Activision Blizzard merger, which created a new company, Activision Blizzard. Shareholders of Activision Blizzard approved Kodak as CEO of the combined company on July 9, 2008. Kodak said he aimed to build on Blizzard's successes in the Asian market to introduce Activision's games there. Kodak has used Activision Blizzard's industry position to push partners for changes that he maintains would benefit the gaming community. In July 2009, Kodak threatened to stop making games for the PlayStation 3 platform if Sony did not cut the price of the console. Kodak also urged the British government to reward Activision for continuing to invest in the country's pool of game developers by providing Activision with the same kinds of tax incentives provided by Canada, Singapore, and Eastern Bloc countries. Kodak has launched an independent games competition with $500,000 in total available prize money for small developers working with new platforms and has stated that keeping passion in game development is something that's important to him. 2016 present. In October 2016, Kodak announced the creation of Activision Blizzard's Overwatch League. Earlier that same year, Activision had acquired companies such as King and Major League Gaming. In June 2017, Fortune reported that Kodak had become the longest-serving head of any publicly traded tech company. Under him, The company has approved the development of films based on its video games and had developed new esports projects. Compensation. In 2019, Kotick's total compensation at Activision Blizzard fell to $30.1 million, down from his 2018 package of $31 million in salary, bonus, perks, stock and options. 85% of his 2018 compensation came from stock and options. He was the 21st most highly compensated CEO in the United States that year. He also earned 319 times more than the average Activision Blizzard employee's salary of $97,000 in that year, putting him in 75th place among U.S. CEOs. He is working under a deal inked in November 2016 with Activision Blizzard, under which he earns bonuses if Activision Blizzard meets certain financial targets related to mergers and acquisitions. The contract locks him in until 2021. In February 2019, the non-profit organization As You Sow ranked Kotick 45th in a list of the 100 most overpaid chief executive officers of the United States. Philanthropy, board service and recognition. Boards of directors. Kotick is a non-executive director for the Coca-Cola Company and a board member at the Center for Early Education and the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. He previously served as a Yahoo board member from March 2003 to August 2008 and as a board member for the Tony Hawk Foundation. Philanthropy and Partnerships. During the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, Activision Blizzard and other gaming companies partnered with the World Health Organization on the #PlayAPartTogether campaign to encourage online social events and promote physical distancing. Kotick said, "It's never been more critical to ensure people stay safely connected to one another. Games are the perfect platform because they connect people through the lens of joy, purpose and meaning. We are proud to participate in such a worthwhile and necessary initiative." On June 11, 2020, Kotick pledged to donate $1 million and match an additional $1 million in Activision Blizzard employee donations to support the United Negro College Fund, the Equal Justice Initiative, and Management Leadership for Tomorrow. Call of Duty Endowment. In October 2009, Kotick co-founded the Call of Duty Endowment, CODE, a non-profit benefit corporation, after speaking with former Veterans Administration Secretary Jim Nicholson about how best to serve veterans. The endowment helps soldiers transition to civilian careers after their military service by funding nonprofit organizations and raising awareness of the value veterans bring to the workplace. During the COVID-19 crisis, CODE has advocated for employing veteran medics and hospital corpsmen as emergency medical technicians and paramedics. Medics are among the most unemployed category of Army veterans. Honors and recognition. Business strategy controversy. Some statements Kotick has made about his business strategy have led to controversy. He has focused on developing intellectual property which can be, in his words, exploited over a long period, to the exclusion of new titles which cannot guarantee sequels. Kotick described this business strategy as narrow and deep or annualizable and cited it as key to attracting development talent who may not be drawn to speculative franchises. During Activision Blizzard's Q2 2009 financial results conference, Kotick was asked about his comfort level regarding pricing of some of his new games. After Activision Publishing CEO Mike Griffith answered that there was strong retailer acceptance and support for the pricing plan, Kotick joked that if it was left to me, I would raise the prices even further. Although Phil Elliott of GamesIndustry.biz understood the comment as a joke, he added that the comment could be seen as insensitive at a time when consumers are likely to be feeling the economic pinch. Personal life. A native of Long Island, New York, Kotick resides in California with his family. He and his wife divorced in late 2012. His home in Beverly Hills is filled with abstract expressionist art. Kotick has donated to University of Michigan sports. Kotick identifies as a libertarian, and in 2007 and 2008 donated to the National Republican Senatorial Committee.